Hi friends, welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Caitlin and I like to film eyeshadow palette ranking and review videos, as well as the occasional other beauty content sprinkled in. If any of those things sound interesting to you, I highly recommend that you hit that subscribe button because I post 2 videos every single week. And for those of you that are not new here, my face is happy that you are seeing it again. And I believe this is the Crystal wig from INH. It's one of the ones that they launched with their Halloween wig launch. Anyways, I also feel like my eyelash is lifting. Okay, if either of these eyelashes pop up, I've had this makeup on for a very long time, and yeah, it's just that time of day. So anyways, if you're curious about what makeup I'm wearing the Bella Beauty Bar Strange and Unusual palette on my lids. I have the Haus Labs foundation, powder. My bronzer is the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer in Seychelles. My blush is kind of a mix. It's the Cream Blush Light in Honey Thief from Melt, and then I went over it with the Pat McGrath Bridgerton collab. I used this middle blush, and then my highlighter is the Haus Labs Bio Radiant highlighter in Peach Quartz, and yeah. Oh, the lashes are the AF94 Lash 01 lashes that in my last haul video I mentioned are one of my favorites because they're dramatic but still like a little bit natural looking. Anyways, as you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be going through my recent purchases. And by recent, I mean purchases I've made from like August and September. Because my last haul was like July, August. Now this is like August, September. This one's a little bit longer, so it's going to be jam-packed. I, as of October, started like a different one just to keep things straight. But what I like to do in these videos is I go through and I haul everything I purchased. I talk about my thoughts where I'm at as of right now. And then in a month, I'll come back and give you my thoughts once I've gotten a chance to use everything a bit more. We can see if things have changed, if they're the same. So I am going to do this a little bit differently this time. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback on the way I've been doing my eyeshadow palette rankings lately, where they're grouped into like a meh category, a like category, a really like category, and a love category. And I sort of split them that way. So I'm going to do something similar. This first category is either things that I don't like or have issue with, or things that I have not used yet. So I'll kind of talk through them, but I figured that might be easier. So typically when I've done the hauls, I've tried to talk through like where I purchased. So I'll be like, oh, I made an about face beauty order. Here's all the things I got. So I kind of try to do it that way, but I thought it'd be fun to try it this way. Let me know what you prefer in the comments. But anyways, starting with the things that I either don't like or have not used yet. So I'm going to start with the things I haven't used yet, just because, I don't know, I feel like that makes more sense. So one of the things I've bought, I think I ordered it at the end of September. I feel like it got to me relatively recently, but I kind of forgot I bought it. This is the About Face Cheek Freak Blush Balm in the shade Feeling Flush. So this is a like purpley toned blush, and I really want to use it. I haven't used it at all yet. I haven't even swatched it. So yeah, no thoughts on that, but it's packaging super cute, and yeah, so we'll see about that one. Another thing I haven't used yet is the face studs from Half Magic Beauty. I've used their gems that are the, I don't know, like the neon ones, these ones right here. I've used those, super easy to use. I just don't know what to do with the studs because they're kind of spiky. So I don't know, I'm like, am I hardcore enough to use them? I'm not sure. Anyway, so I haven't reached for those yet. This is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream. I bought this to be my nighttime moisturizer. I have not finished up my Ole Henriksen Cold Pour Plunge, something like that, whatever that moisturizer that I hauled last time. I'm like this close to being done with it though. I probably have like 1, maybe 2 more uses, and then I'll switch over to this one. So no thoughts on that yet. Now, let's talk about the things I don't like so far. First up is the About Face Volumizing Mascara. This is the 1994 mascara. I thought that I didn't like the Max Stack mascara until I used this mascara, and then I thought the Max Stack's not so bad. This clumps my lashes so bad and doesn't even curl them, doesn't lengthen them, it doesn't do anything except make them clumpy. So This is not my vibe. I'm gonna wait till it dries out a little bit more and maybe give it another chance, because that's what happened with both the MAC Stack and then another mascara that you'll see higher up in this, the Say Beauty one. Both of those I didn't like initially, and then when they dried out a little bit, I liked them more. So I don't know, maybe that's just me. This is the Haus Labs Atomic Shake Lip Lacquer. Oh my god, I cannot talk. But anyways, this is from Haus Labs. Like I said, this is their lip lacquer. I got this in the shade Rosewood Shine. I literally can't find it, so all I have for this is this box. Don't know where it is. Like, literally, I have no idea. I tried looking for it. I can't find it. I will say I've used it once, and it was so clumpy and, like, gross looking. It was one of the worst lip products I've ever used, but then I watched somebody else demo it, and they said it works well if you don't let your lips touch, and I think that's what I did, is I, like, rubbed my lips together. So I think that might have been the issue. So it might have been a user error, but yeah, I didn't like that so far. This is the About Face Pigment Saturated Lash Color. So this is Edge of the Earth. It's a colorful mascara from About Face. I think I got it for free with my order. It's not bad. I don't know that I'm a colored mascara girl. I like this better. It works better than their other mascara. I feel like it doesn't clump my lashes as bad, but I just don't notice anything. I think for the colored mascaras going forward, I really only like them on the lower lash line. I don't want them on the top lashes, but I think going forward, I'm going to try and get like a white lash primer and then go in with those. I feel like then the color would show up more. But I will say, somebody showed me, and by somebody, it was my friend Daria, but she had said to use the About Face Matte Fluid Eye Paints and like a spoolie and just use that as a colored mascara. And I have done that a couple of times, and that works just as well as the colored mascaras. So if you have any like About Face pigment paints or any of these other pigment paints, just use those as your colored mascara. We really don't need colored mascara. But anyways, that was everything in the did not use or did not like category. Let's move on to the things that I like pretty much. Maybe unknown thoughts. I just want to say that I just watched the footage back because I just finished filming it, and I always like to double check, like, was it super blurry? Like, I just always play it right back. And I noticed that I had lipstick literally on my chin for almost the entire video. So I'm preparing you in advance that you will see at some point like lipstick just pop up right here. I'm wearing like the Fenty gloss, and it's really goopy, and I think something dropped down. I don't know. It's not like I was eating anything, so I don't know how it got on my chin, but yeah, it's just a warning. I filmed like for 40 minutes, and I'm not reshooting that because I got lipstick on my chin. So that's where we're at. So anyways, enjoy. So this is the Kaleidos, what is it called? The Tone Activator. It's the eyeshadow primer from Kaleidos. I used it today, and it worked really well today. I have some creasing, but where my creasing is where I use my NYX glitter glue, and that tends to happen to me with the NYX glitter glue. So I don't know. On this one, I think it helps shadows show up really well. I just haven't really tested it out all the way for longevity, but it wasn't like terrible like some of the things in the last category. So far, so good. So that's why it's in this category. Next up is the About Face Matte Fluid Eye Paint in the shade New Karma. This one, I don't mind if I'm using it in like a graphic eye look capacity, either as a liner or putting it on my lower lash line. But when I tried to do an eye look with it, like blending it out, it got a bit patchy. So it's not my favorite of the About Face Matte Fluid Eye Paints, at least that shade. Keeping on the eye paint train, these are the Smashbox Masters of Horror like eye paints that they launched in Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein. I did use both of these. I only used these once so far, and this is what the actual packaging looks like if you were curious. It's really cute. I've only used these once so far, so I kind of kept them in this category because I don't feel like I used them that long, but they did wear well, and they blended out pretty easily. So these are good. I just haven't reached for them a ton, so I didn't want to put them in the really light category because I've reached for a lot of those things quite a bit. the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. I like this. I get very dewy, like, middle of the day with this. Like, to the point where it doesn't look like dew, it looks like just straight up grease. So I do have to go in with more powder with this one. But this might be a good foundation when I tend to get a little bit more dry in the wintertime. So I'm not totally knocking it yet because I feel like it will work for me at some point. But when I was using it while it's still hot here in Arizona, or Phoenix, Arizona, it's been, yeah, it's just a little too shiny. Next up is the Melt Cosmetics Ultra Matte Bronzer in Santa Cruz. Listen, I was loving this, and then the whole thing got hard pan, which was a huge bummer. I just, when I was getting ready for this video, tried to clean up the hard pan as much as possible, so we'll see if it starts working for me again. But yeah, the whole thing got covered in hard pan, which was a little bit frustrating, and not something I've ever had. Like, I've had eyeshadow pan. I don't even know that I've really had that many eyeshadows get hard pan. Like, if I have, and my chair's like slowly rotating me around. That's kind of creepy. Okay, let's rotate back. I was gonna say, I don't even know that I've really had a ton of eyeshadows get hard pan. Like, maybe one or two. So, it's interesting. I've never had a face product get hard pan. But anyways, that one did. And I'm just like, for the price, I don't know. But it could have been me. I don't know. I'm not... Like, maybe I was using a brush that had some, like, cream product on it or something. Like, it might have been user error. So, anyways, we'll see if it works now that I did that. But that's my experience so far. Next up are the Kaleidos, what are these? Glow Melt-On Eyeliners. Listen, I have zero issue with these in the waterline. Work amazing, last all day. For some reason, when I do, like, a graphic look with these where I put them, like, over my eyeshadow, it's like either the eyeshadow eats it, my eyeshadow base eats it, I'm not sure, but it just, like, disappears on my eye. In, like, splotch, like, in, like, patches. Like, it's, like, not, like, an even, oh, it just faded away. It's, like, a line here, a line here. Like, it looks like a dotted line by the end of it. So it's just really weird. I have to play around with, like, different, like, eyeshadow primers and eyeshadow formulas with this because I haven't had these that long. I've used them like 3 or 4 times, I think, the different shades. So I'll have to see, and I'll have to see if it's like, because I will say it was just Night of Creation where I noticed it get patchy, but that's the only one that I've worn like on my eyes for a long period of time. The other ones I did like a graphic eye look, but I washed it within 2 hours. So anyways, I'll have to see if it's all of them, if it's just one of them. I'll have to kind of play with them more, but yeah, that's where I am at with those. So see, everything in that category is like, there's pros and cons, or I'm just like not totally sure yet. I haven't used it enough. But anyways, let's move on to the category of things I really like, but they're not holy grail faves. Like they're not like, I don't know how to explain it. They're not holy grail faves, I guess is the best way to put it. Okay, this one's like maybe sort of a holy grail fave. I don't know. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. I constantly am repurchasing this. But listen, I bought this in, I mean, I guess it's been 2 months. I bought this probably mid to late August? Mid-August, I would say. Mid-August, and then just finished it up and it's mid-October. And so I feel like I'm constantly buying this because I use it up so fast. So maybe it is a holy grail fave and maybe I'm just being harsh, but I'm just kind of like, oh gosh, I feel like I buy this product more than any other product. Like I'm just constantly repurchasing it because it literally runs out. But maybe if I'm using it every day for 2 months, I mean, it's decent use. And I've been using the Yoma Beauty pencil and it's been all right. So I don't know. Anyways, that's why it's here. I really like it. I obviously keep repurchasing this, and I'm actually going to move this into my empties bin that I've been collecting because I'm going to do an empties video once that's full. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I also got the Innisfree Daily UV Defense Sunscreen. Listen, I have no issues with this. It's nice. Doesn't really have like a scent that bothers me. Feels nice on my skin. There's no problem with it. It's SPF 36. Yeah, it's good. I just feel like, is sunscreen that exciting? I don't know. So anyways, that's why it's here. It's like, I really like it, but I'm not like, this is the only sunscreen I'll ever use, if that makes sense. Along those lines, Pharmacy Clearly Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. Listen, this is the best cleansing balm I have personally used so far, but it's also still a cleansing balm, so I'm like, even the ones that I have used before, like, that didn't perform as well, like, they didn't bother me that much. Like, I don't, if I switched to one that wasn't as good as this one, I don't think I'd be, like, that upset about it. But anyways, this one's been really good. I really do enjoy it. But yeah, so I use it every day, so I'm like, I don't know, maybe it should be a holy grail, but it's not like I'm locked in on, like, I'm never buying another cleansing balm ever again. Natasha Denona My Dream Cheek Trio. I really, really like this. I think the blush color works really well for me, and then I like the like cream highlighter and the highlighter in this. I think it's stunning. The only reason it's not like a holy grail fave is because I haven't reached for it as much as I've reached for the other things in that category, but I do really like that product. I do have a dedicated video on this whole collection where I demoed this out. If I have any other items that were a part of a dedicated video, I will try and link those videos in my description box for you to see if you want to see kind of application and stuff. This is the Say Beauty mascara that I was mentioning earlier. This is mascara, I think it's just Mascara 101 or something like that. But anyways, I hated this at first. This made me go, maybe the MAC stack's not that bad, but then the MAC stack kept like transferring everywhere, so then I was like, okay, maybe the Say Beauty is better. So anyways, like I said, now that this is dried out a little bit, I like it a lot more. This is my favorite mascara that I have out of the currently 3 that I have open, which I know you're not supposed to do because mascara goes bad quickly, but listen, I'm trying to not wear lashes as much, and I need a good mascara. If you have mascara that you like and your lashes are like clump really easy, let me know in the comments. If your lashes don't clump easy, don't come through with recommendations because mine clump like nobody's business, and any recommendation I get from somebody always ends up clumping my lashes. So anyways, unless you know of one that you're like, no, really, I promise you this doesn't clump your lashes. So I will take recommendations down below. Next up is the Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye Gel Cream. Maybe this is just like my overall feelings on skincare, but I'm like, yeah, it's nice. It's good. It's not like groundbreaking, amazing, and I'm never going to use anything different. But it works all right. It works good. So that's why they're in this category. Okay, I actually got this as a free sample. I want to say it was with one of my Sephora orders, but I can't remember. This is the K-Skin Sun Care Isle Lip Balm. It's SPF 30. Listen, I've been wearing this every day. This tiny little tube. This is my free sample of it. I love this. This is great. I don't know that I'd put this on a holy grail because like I get free samples of I feel like lip balms a lot, and I just end up using those until they're empty, and then I get another one. You know, like it's not like a product that I'm like dedicated to. Similar to the skincare. It's like I like it. It works great. I don't know that I'm like locked into that product forever, but I do really like that one. Let's talk about the Smashbox lipsticks from their Masters of Horror collection. So I got Chucky, Bride of Chucky, and Bride of Frankenstein. I will show you there. Okay, so this is the Bride of Frankenstein one. It's this nice, like, deep purple. This is a great formula. Like, it is, and that's the packaging. But anyways, it's really creamy on the lips. Doesn't tug or like when you're applying it. It's super creamy. It lasts pretty good. I mean, it is creamy. This is what I want to say with lip products. If it's matte, you're not going to get as much transfer or budging, and it's going to stay there. If it's like a satin creamy formula, you're going to get movement. It is what it is. But I like these. I would rather my lips be comfortable than dry. This is the oh, I put the lid on the whatever. Anyways, this is the Bride of Frankenstein one. This one's like a dark brown. Really nice. I like that one. And then Chucky is my favorite. It is the more neutral one, but listen, I'm a neutral lip kind of girl. So, let's see. I just think this was such a cute launch for Halloween without being another eyeshadow palette. Don't get me wrong, I love all the Halloween eyeshadow palettes. But a lot of brands are doing that. So I thought this was fun and different. So anyways, I didn't get the other lipsticks because they were like more unique colors, or it was like a red, and I'm not a big fan of red lipstick. So anyways, keeping on the lip product line, this is Makeup by Mario. This is the Rose Glow. I feel like I hauled some of this already. Am I duplicating myself? I don't remember. But anyways, I bought 2 of these actually. I bought the Rose Glow and the Honey Glow, and my dogs ate the Rose Glow. So if you have dogs, this product the dogs like, because there's a minty scent to it. So just be cautious. Don't leave it on your vanity because they will eat it. That's all I've got. But like I said, on the other stuff, like it's nice, it works well. It's just not, it's not my end all be all, and I'm never gonna buy anything else or need anything else. Although, let's be real, even my holy grails, it's not like I'm never gonna need anything else or buy anything else, but they're really good. But anyways, this is the matte fluid eye paint from About Face Beauty in Replicant. I really liked how this one applied. It was pigmented, it blended out when I did the eye look pretty easily. It's a really beautiful color. I like it, works great. This is the About Face Vinyl Effect Gloss. I do like this. I've been experimenting with it. So when I put it, actually I have it right here. I did the Danessa Myricks, one of their color fix, like foil color fixes, which was this like really glittery look. I put the eye gloss on top, totally disrupted that product. I had creasing everywhere. But the way the Danessa Myricks product is, I just felt like it was maybe not a great match. So then I did just like a sparkly liner, and then this on the lid. Worked out amazing. I usually get transfer because of the way, like, let me just like stare at you. I don't know if you can see it. Am I like, yeah. So you can kind of see like on this eye, sometimes depending on how thick my liner is, my like top of my lid droops a little bit. So I will get transfer into my crease. I felt like because I had this kind of in my crease and on my lid, the liner wasn't transferring, and maybe it was a really good liner. I don't know. That's going to be in the next haul video, but it wasn't transferring. So it kept everything, and then the gloss kind of just gave like a shiny effect to the lids all day. So on its own, not on top of a product, works really well. On top of a product, or at least that color fix, it disrupted it. I'm going to try it on top of the About Face matte eye paint and see if those maybe are more formulated to go together. We'll see. I will keep you posted. Okay, last of the eye paints. These are the Half Magic Chrome Addiction eye paints in Wild Caught and Burn It Down. I did a video where I was just kind of like playing with makeup and I used these, and I really like them. The Half Magic Beauty, there's dog hair in every single product. I'm so sorry. Okay, the Half Magic Beauty eye paints, Chrome Addictions, whatever, are probably my favorite of like all of them. This one's like a reddish orange. It's so pretty. But yeah, I really, really enjoy this formula. I think I have every single one now except ASMR, but I have a Danessa Myricks and a About Face like glittery sparkly one that's like the same shade as ASMR, so I don't need that one. But the completionist in me is like, that's the like that and like the blue lipsticks from Half Magic are the only products I don't own from the brand. Well, I don't own the eyeshadows now that they launched them, but I'm not a single eyeshadow palette fan, and I'm waiting until they have more shadows launched so that if I did get single shadows from them, I can fill that whole palette, because picturing having that empty palette or that palette with empty space is like, I just know I won't be able to mentally handle that. So anyways, that was everything in the category of really like, but not a holy grail. So now let's move into the category of holy grail faves. I don't even know where to start. We'll start with this one. This is the Cali Ray So Blown Blurring Collagen Peptide Primer. This is good. I'm wearing this today. I basically wear this every single day. This blurs the skin, I promise. Let me see. You're probably looking at my face right now being like, does it? It does, I swear. Like I said, this makeup's been on for a minute, so, but it does blur, I promise. Okay, the foundation brush from Haus Labs is my favorite way to apply their foundation. You'll see mine's dirty, I used it today, but it's just such a nice shape, and I feel like it contours to the face really well. So I'm a big fan of that brush. I love it. And I'm going to just do my other Haus Labs stuff. This is the Haus Labs Trichlone Skin Tech Foundation. This is the foundation that I'm wearing today. Since I got this foundation, I've basically been using this every day. It's not the... Oh my Jesus Christ. Anyways, it's very heavy. If you were wondering, it is definitely dense. It's glass packaging. It feels really nice. But anyways, oh, you're supposed to shake well before use. Huh. Maybe that's why it's not the right undertone for me. I was gonna say, that's my only issue with it, is it's just like a little bit off undertone wise, but it's just like a tiny bit too yellow. But I really like it. Otherwise, I think it's really great. And the Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder from House Labs, also really good. I would argue that it does blur. I think it's really nice. And what I really like about it is the component is there's like a little net in there. So when you push your brush down, it like sifts the powder up. So it's just very luxe. And so I know both of those things, oh my gosh. I know both of those things come with a pretty hefty price tag, but I think they are definitely well worth it. I'm a huge fan of those. I might try one of the lighter foundation colors next time to see if that works a little bit more for me, but big fan. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Ungrip Makeup Remover. This is actually the one that I just emptied. Well, it doesn't sound empty. There's like a millimeter of stuff still in there, but when I pump it, it's not coming out. But that's the empty one because I had to buy a replacement one. So I kept the empty one in here to remind myself that I did purchase this so that it's included in the haul. But this also will be going in my empties video once we get there. The other thing that was a repurchase is the MAC Fix Plus. I love using this with my shadow. I use it to wet my shadow almost every day. I didn't use it today. I went with a glitter primer today. But see, this is my issue with glitter primers. And maybe there's a better one. Again, I'm open to recommendations in the comments. But I use the NYX glitter glue or glitter primer, and I just get creasing. Like, relatively quickly compared to if I just use the MAC Fix Plus. I feel like it stays longer. So let me know what you do. I'd be curious. Anyways, the Blend Bunny Noctilucent highlighter palette is amazing. It is seriously, it's seriously one of the best highlighter palettes I have. It is a little bit on the sparkly side, so if you have like skin texture, I'm not wearing it today, but if you have skin texture, it maybe enhances it. But I love using these as eyeshadow shades, like lighter eyeshadows, like either, it's amazing on the inner corner. Listen to me, do an all matte eye look, one of these shades in the inner corner, beautiful, love it, stunning. Anything I've used recently, I'm like putting back where I just grabbed it from a look so that I don't forget to put it in my Instagram caption when I post those pictures. So that's what I'm doing. But okay. The About Face Beauty Shadow Fix Primer. So good. This is a really good eyeshadow primer. I will argue that it performs just as well, if not better, than my Smashbox 24-hour eyeshadow base. And that's my like top dog eyeshadow primer of all time. So really, really like that one. I will say the About Face and the Smashbox ones, neither of them are pigmented, whereas the Tone Activator from Kaleidos is more of a pigmented base. So just proceed with caution depending on what you're interested in. If you like a pigmented eyeshadow primer, you're not gonna like the About Face one. It's not a pigmented one, but I really like it. Next up are the Half Magic Beauty. I'm just gonna do all of the lip products actually. And if you've been around and watched any of my haul videos before, you will know that I have grabbed in essentially the last 3 hauls. I have picked up new mouth clouds and lip liners from Half Magic Beauty because I am obsessed. This is my favorite formula of anything of all time. So anyways, I have Spicy Queen. I'm not going to pull out the lip liners because they're not as like easy to see what the color is, but this is Spicy Queen. It's like a dark pumpkin-y shade. Yeah, it's like a rusty orange. The liner that kind of corresponds with it, and you can buy lip trick kits from Half Magic Beauty, I believe is what they're called. I don't believe they're called Half Magic Beauty. I know they're called that, but the lip trick kits I think is what they're called. Anyways, where you get the like coordinating lip liner and mouth cloud, but I believe the lip liner that goes with that one is called, there's one side called Boundaries, one side called How About No, and I just love the names. Okay, here's the other one is Edward's Fantasy. This one is perfect for this time of year because it's like a dark like plummy berry colored. Oh, it's so pretty. And the fact that it's called Edward's Fantasy, I have been giving it, it does give vampire vibes on the lips. It's really nice. And then the shade names for the corresponding lip liner for that one are hilarious. Let me see which one is that. It is Fancy Cherry and Sugar Plum Bitch. So that's hilarious to me. Okay, and then Magic Brownie, though, is my favorite of the three. This was one of the first, like, lip products that one of their first products that they launched, actually, was the Magic Brownie combo with I'll Pray For You and I Have Needs. But I don't know why I skipped it. I was just like, oh, I don't really love a brown lip. But I was wrong. It's the perfect fall brown lip color. Well, listen, it's a perfect fall brown lip color for me. If you like brown lips, you might like it year round. Wear whatever you want to. I wasn't trying to say brown lips are only in the fall, but it's just, that's when I've been really enjoying it. The lip combo from the Natasha Denona My Dream Lip Gloss collection is my absolute favorite. I need to actually go buy a sharpener because I've hit the point where the lip liner needs to be sharpened. But this is the lip gloss. This is what that looks like. This is the lipstick. I really like the packaging on these too. The like matte with the... But anyways, that's what the lipstick looks like. And I'll show you my lip liner so that you can see that it's literally like I've used it as far as I could go without sharpening it because I really need to sharpen it and I don't have a sharpener. When I moved from my other room into this room, I lost my sharpener. I don't know when or how that happened, but anyways, there you go. See? That is what the lip liner looks like. So I love Natasha's lip formulas in general, and I love when she does like a lip liner, lipstick, and lip gloss that all match. It just makes my life easier. I don't have to figure out like a matching lip combo, so I'm a big fan of that, and I just think that they're so beautiful. Like, that tone is beautiful. Last products. We are almost done. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Brow Lift in Clear, and then the e.l.f. Cosmetics Precision Dual-Sided Eyebrow Brush. Thank you. I used this today. My brows are a little bit crazy because they need to be waxed, but I really like this product. This replaced the Benefit 24-Hour Setter Brow Gel as my favorite like brow product. I think this is really nice, and I get like my brows don't move when I use this. They stay pretty much in place. Here's what the brow lift looks like. It's just a clear gel. I have to be kind of careful not to grab too much because otherwise it starts to look like too much on the face, you know what I mean? I believe this is supposed to be like a drugstore dupe for the the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. I never used that product, so I don't know if they're dupes, but yeah. That was everything. Let me know if any of the products I mentioned are favorites of yours, not favorites of yours. I'm always curious to hear more from you in the comments. But yeah, I will keep using these products and give more thoughts. We'll see if anything changes between now and a month from now. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye!